shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby.
Yes, sir. Talking Shop, episode 134, presented by Anchor. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, my co-hosts, Dylan the Savage and Joe the Greek. My boys, welcome back.
Howdy.
What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, Joe?
I'm liking the new setup here. New StreamYard. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, episode
Super
134.
fancy,
Like you said, man, powered by Anchor.
Yes, Sirski. I like it, man.
Oh, no.
I think it's going to look pretty all right on the YouTubes.
It's a work in progress here. Be sure to follow us at Talking Shop Pod on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channels. Like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Yeah, I'm still learning all the hotkeys, so this is all new. It's fun stuff.
It's pretty cool so far.
Now we are 13 away from 200 on Twitter. And that's the only one we're waiting on. Everything else is 200 plus. So the Twitter is the only one that's lacking. But we're getting
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're making some moves.
What was year 3 now in June, I believe it was.
Yep.
3-year anniversary of TSP. Got to do something big, man.
Yeah, man.
Fireworks?
There we go.
Yeah, they got great sales. Love fireworks
24-hour episode.
24-hour. I'm gonna have to.
I'll give you 3. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna do it in shifts. I mean, I can do overnight, no problem. But
4-hour epi.
Just give me some caffeine and maybe a little yayo, and we'll do what we got to do.
Maybe an in-person event broadcasted.
we can do that.
Someone playing me in Madden.
No, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that won't stay up on YouTube. But
Yeah, it's flagged,
It's
demonetized, and age gated. The psychopath over here.
yeah.
But in other news, the recipient of the 1 of 1 did get his 1 of 1 this week, gentlemen.
See that on Twitter. Matt got his
Very exciting.
side
Very
number 9
exciting.
photo.
I know he's happy about it. It looked great. Nice new frame. And, is gonna live in his basement. So.
What did you say? Right above his toilet.
Yeah.
But it's a man cave toilet. It's not just a normal toilet. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It'd be cool if it was like a legit urinal.
Yeah,
Or
tremendous
outhouse.
conversational piece.
Yeah.
That's where everyone usually puts like their like funny bathroom pun joke signs and like little wall decals right there, so you can read it.
And you're
Or
the
cheese
shit,
foam.
Dylan. So.
That's what I'm talking
Right.
about right there. I like that.
I'm already over it. I'm done with this shit already. This is.
I think that you're just 1 of 1. You know.
Well,
Aren't we
yeah.
all just our own 1 of 1s?
maybe
Not everybody. I think you're truly one of a kind.
straight from the dairy, baby.
Right from the dairy. Yeah, I don't know.
That
man.
should
I don't
be
know.
a merch rollout right there.
What did he
Straight from the
say?
dairy shirt.
What was the other one he had? Just the other day, he said something like that. I cannot remember offhand.
Well, last week he said, and I don't know how I didn't notice when we recorded it, but he called Quavo.
yeah. That was one of them. There was something else too. It might be a text message. I just know he's always got something fucking weird going on with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is insulting or is it just,
They're Dylanisms, man. It is what it is. It's
I mean, we've accepted you.
we'll have to go back through the annals of TSP and I'll probably be able to put together some kind of booklet.
TSP highlight reel of just like Dylanisms.
Put them in a book and possibly you can, sign a few.
I can't find anything offhand, but
I want to
Yes,
know
definitely.
if like our listeners out there, do they have any of their favorite Dylanisms that maybe we haven't even brought up or even caught, maybe. So it's like, or is
I
it
can
just,
probably
like,
find
YouTube
somebody
poking
who's
fun?
got some.
Are you two just poking fun at me? And there's no such thing as Dylanisms. I want to know from the listeners out there.
It's probably
talking
both.
to you.
Yeah,
It's
definitely got a
definitely
little bit of
both.
both mixed in for sure. But
I mean, I make
You
a
got-
pretty good target for myself. When you say, like, I the way I react to things, I'm sure adds gasoline to the fire for people just to kind of.
That's like a separate category for me. It's usually just the way you say things. Just, I don't know. The Keanu, that one really got me paying attention to you.
Keanu Reeves for sure. Yeah, that was a good.
I'm like,
one.
what? How? Okay, that's different. I mean, I've not heard that name said.
Well, this is what happens in my brain. It's like sometimes if I don't know exactly the pronunciation of something, I'll just go with my own gut instinct. I'll just go with it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
correct,
what
I'm
I'm getting
correct,
at,
you know?
let's jump back before that. How do you not know how to say his name? He's been acting since before you were alive. That's what I'm
never been
getting
good with
at.
actors. Never been good with actors' names, ever. Like, people are really good. Like, we have some buddies, even some friends of shows, like Alex. Like, he's been really good with cast actors and like what roles they played. And like, I've never.
Yeah.
It's like they studied the fucking end credits. It's like I don't do that.
You'd think though, with a last name like yours, that's probably been butchered 100
Yeah.
different ways.
Yes.
You'd be a little more keen on.
I still don't
trying to
understand how
pronounce.
you say it from how you spell it. Like,
That is
how would you
true,
say
yeah.
that name? Like, how do you guys say it? 'Cause-
Lasevich.
Yeah, and I'm looking like Losi Wicks in my fucking book here. Look at it.
I mean, that's
You know what I
If
mean?
if you're going by the principle of sounding it out as it
Yeah.
looks, but
Phonetic. Looks like
that's
Losi, and then that's definitely Wicks. I don't know. Yep.
it'd be like mine. Like if mine was like Howledge, and it's just HALL. What?
It's all right. People mess my name all the time. They call it's Makres, right? And they get mattress. I've gotten Marcus, and it's like just no.
Macrass.
I'm okay with that because that's K before the R.
Pack rat.
Pack rat. Scat pack. Just anything that sounds remotely close, I'll just answer to it, sure. With the first name Joe, it sounds like a lot of things already. So, Flow mattress, that's me. Here we go. Stupid.
Okay.
It's hard.
Low
Sacris,
mattress.
It used to be called Joe Sacris.
which is fitting considering.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean,
That's a secret.
That's not really a secret.
Yeah, you're right. It's
They spell
it's
out.
out there. Yeah, I gotta watch what kind of shorts I wear.
Yeah.
Recreate that scene from Billy Madison. Just, ugh. You see that dude's balls? Ugh. All right. No,
but,
I got better news. I got a
okay.
good kidney, and I've got great blood pressure.
One
Found
good
that out
kidney or
this
both?
week. Well, you know what I mean. Overall, collectively
cool.
great.
My blood pressure's good. Kidneys are okay, but
I went Tuesday, I think. Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, because Monday I had to get blood work. And I look like a heroin junkie now because I got this big ass hole in my arm, the bruise.
yeah, the ladies that do that, man, I find I'd say 8 out of 10 times, man, they just don't give a shit. They're just gonna fucking find what looks
Bring
like
your own Monday for me.
vein
Stab,
and
stab,
just-
stab.
Yeah, dude. And I'll have a bruise on my arm for like 2 weeks.
That's where I'm at now. I've had some really great ones. I get my blood drawn quite often. I've had a couple good ones. Like I didn't even know what happened, which I thought was like magic. I didn't even know. They're like, all right, slight pinch, and then nothing happened. I'm just up, and we're done. Oh shit! I didn't even know you did it. And then I've had other ones where, man, just I don't know if they're using like a regular needle for this or like an actual butter knife. Just trying to fucking get this blood out. It's not pleasant, man. Not a fan. But shout out to those people dealing with blood. piss.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
can't do it.
Man, no shit. I don't know how they do it, man. It's
I just don't. I mean, I think I have a good vein for it, but I just don't know. I don't even know my own blood type. So
well, I don't think I do either.
really,
Yeah, I don't.
you have to
I
have it
never
on
thought
record
about
or
it.
something.
Yeah, probably.
definitely have it.
I just don't think about it. I guess I never done
My
it.
blood. Everyone's blood types on record. They take their blood as a baby. I think.
Yeah. You're the
It has-
scientist
mine
here.
has
I
to
don't
be
know.
Dylan,
No.
man, yeah. Holler at us. You're
on
Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan. What do you mean?
Science guy.
Do.
Science rules.
There you go.
You
Or
gave me
would
more
you
of
do
a
we
Miss
do
Frizzle
the
vibe.
strip club commercial line?
Oh,
The Platinum
Oh, shit.
Showgirls one?
Yeah.
And we could be really bad.
it's more of a falsetto joke.
Up.
It's more of a falsetto. It's a
No, you gotta start it out with where it's good to be bad.
Oh yeah.
That's the opener there.
Where it's good to be bad, and we can be very, very bad.
Yep.
That shit's so cheesy, man. It's so cheesy.
It's so.
Yeah, but you know how many dudes that
It's-
probably worked on? Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump
I think
over.
that's worse.
Catch my
but-
check on Friday.
But catch it at the gas station and then go.
Yeah, go next door, yeah, and blow it on lap
Dude,
dances.
I got a funny story. About a strip club here, and
Oh,
believe it or
God.
not, so we're going with a couple buddies. You know what? I'll leave them nameless. Okay, going and we talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago about people who just always wear gym shorts, and he was wearing gym shorts this time, and they don't allow that at strip clubs.
Mhm.
Absolutely not. And so we had to find a way for this man to get some pants. And what we found out is that they like had this little weird convenience store, almost like a stab and grab situation, and they had clothes. I shit you not, in boxes underneath these foldable tables. Just fucking.
I've seen it.
It almost looked like a yard sale inside of a store.
Sounds like you don't shop at the gas station in the hood. That is a regular occurrence. You get full sweatshirts, hats. I mean, they're not new era, but they'll do the job if you had to. You know.
Well, we had to, and we did, and you know what? We got in that strip club.
And you wasted all your lunch money. And then you guys, 3 dudes left with boners.
Yep, and blue balls.
I mean, I understand. Okay, like I get what a strip club is. I got it, but I don't get going there. Really, I mean,
Right.
it's like bringing
It's
a
like
fish
rite
in
of
cold to an aquarium.
passage, you know, turning.
Yeah,
18.
I mean, you go check it out, but like I said,
It's-
I remember
Checklist, for sure.
we tried to get because Mike Makar was turning 18, and we set up this big ass event. There's like 8 of us. I think you were part of it too. And we were gonna take him to a strip club. Like the week of, he pushed
oh, you
out.
freaked out, yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember I got passes for. I don't know if it's still even there. At Hush Showgirls, I think it's a thing. Whatever one's on Reynolds Road there. I know I was able to get like free passes there through a connection. But I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense. I don't want to pay $9 for a single bottle of beer, and then depending on what time you go there, you got the B squad or
Yeah,
you know.
they definitely try to get you to buy some liquor for sure. I mean, the water costs more than the alcohol because more alcohol in your system, the more money you spend on the women, and it's a perfect science. A Dill and I speaking here, and it's great. It's great, like psychological science that we're talking here when it comes to strip club business management. But I wasn't having any of it. Okay, I wasn't buying a
No.
goddamn other than just like my entry fee and dances, and yeah, they tried to provide me with free pretzels, free like salty peanuts and popcorn. I wasn't having any
Yep.
of it.
I went on Halloween one year. I don't know how I ended up there.
Satisfied.
I ended up there one Halloween. I was dressed in a nightgown and a gray, like, old lady wig. That was a different time. I don't care to share too much about it. Just that's the pretense. Wearing a nightgown to the strip club. They let me right in. Come on in.
I probably told this story before, but when Club Clazel was a thing, it's not a strip club, but Club Clazel, when it was like, up in the heyday before like the gang violence took over and they shut the place down, they
What?
they had some gang affiliated stuff going on, man. And
Wow.
I don't know the ghost in the closet there, but that's just what I've been told, and that's what I've just been sticking with. So, and I believe it because what happened to me, one and only time I went there, they didn't let me in the door because they said I had too much red on. I had a red hat. I had the red shoes, the red high tops. You can't disrespect the high tops. You got to let them in on their
I never thought of you. You don't come off as a blood gang member in my book. I don't know.
I didn't think so.
I'm just saying. Skinny white dude from Rossford. This doesn't give me
background by looking at me.
Yeah, I mean, you also had an owl tattoo, so they're probably like, "Oh,
I didn't have
fuck."
that back then. I have that back then.
Which one do you have? The lion?
I might have had the lion.
That was it. That was it, man. They pushed over the edge. Like, oh shit.
Were you hitting the D-Lo at Clazel?
I have to everywhere I go, baby. I gotta leave my mark. Gotta hit the fucking D-Lo, and that's how we go.
How tall was your hair back then? 4, 5 inches off your head?
And
well, enough for you to call me Shitty Elvis.
I think that what happened was I seen you and you just didn't do your hair, but you had the same length, and it had that nice flip over. I don't want to. It's not like a comb over, but it's definitely like a doo-woppy vibe. And that just reminds me of Elvis. You're up there at U-Scan with your hairdo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like something about that guy screams guitar and hip movement.
Acoustic guitar at that. Acoustic guitar.
I was trying to give you cool points, so you went and ruined it.
I really wish I had a drum set, man. I think that's where my real passion's at. As far as like just a sense of rhythm and the embodiment of when I listen to music, that's like kind of what I draw the most. It's like beats and stuff like that. So that's always fun.
I could get into some drums.
Love drums, man. I'm gonna have to bring out like a Mount Rushmore of not like who I think is the best of all time, but my opinion of who I like. Mount Rushmore can change at any point in time.
Speaking of drummers, I watched. Do you guys watch Hot Ones?
Usually, yeah. Who was on there?
Dave Grohl was the latest episode, and it was
cool.
probably top 3 best Hot Ones episodes.
Damn,
because he ended up getting Sean Evans like hammered drunk, which was funny. Because they were basically doing like shot for shot each wing, and it was great, man. Dave Grohl was the man, and
I don't know if you could compete against a rock star like that. You know what I mean?
He did. I mean, he did, but yeah, at the end, he started getting emotional and shit, like hugging,
crying.
Drunk he is, yeah. It was hilarious.
I love you guys. You guys are my best friends. Everybody's got that one.
What a job, though, man. What a fucking job. Just eat chicken wings with celebrities.
We're trying to get there, all right?
Someone knocking?
Yeah. I know who it is.
Knocking. Knocking on heaven's door.
Bobby's got that restless leg syndrome.
Knocking? What knocking?
You don't hear that? It sounds like a tap.
I thought you were like setting us up for some shit.
Oh. I'm genuinely asking.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was me.
No, because
my legs were fucking rocking.
Were they? Are they still rocking?
Yeah, they don't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
I think you're messing with me now. Stop your
I'm
leg for 2
dead
seconds.
ass.
I want to make sure it's not the leg though.
They have not stopped. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Are they still going?
Yeah, they don't stop. I just told you that.
What are you talking about? Tell your brain to stop your legs.
Have your brain tell your brain.
Restless leg syndrome, man. They're
I
restless.
said it. It's a nice
Come on,
metronome.
fucking Bill Nye, wake up.
That's not my area of science.
Forehead Williams.
5 head.
I hope everybody gets to the video
how
of
big your
this.
forehead's been, or do you have a little bit of a recede?
I don't fucking know. It might be the camera angle,
Are you
man. 'Cause
worried?
now I'm really subconscious.
No. You've always had a lot of head.
What's your dad's? I guess is it your grandpa's?
Is it your mom's dad?
I don't know.
I'd like to say I have a good set of hair, but I'm starting
What are you,
to
26 now?
Would you be one of those guys that would hang on till the end, or would you just shave it off at the first couple signs?
if I start getting bald up here,
yeah,
I'm probably going to be trying some like regrowths. I mean, by that time it's what 10, 15 years if I'm lucky, where I start getting bald, and then hopefully the science and technology at that point in time, they'll have some kind of like cost-efficient way of growing hair back or keeping your hair looking young.
Do that. You might as well do like one of them stretching tables too.
That like an inverter table.
Kinda, and see if you can. We can get you to like 5'10", dude.
I have not yet. I'm holding on to the hope I get my growth spurt. I have not had a growth spurt yet. So
you've never had a growth spurt? What do you mean?
I've always just steadily, like, you always hear these stories of like, yeah, he was a freshman and going into junior year, he sprouted up 7 inches. Never had those.
Yeah, growing pains hurt.
Never.
It sucks. I'm not the tallest guy in the world.
I remember having little aches and pains during adolescence, but it's just like that's normal.
I'm in the top 5%.
I feel like if I go to a
6'4",
it's like unlock something.
I don't feel like you're that tall.
If I was 6'2",
I don't like I said, it's because I'm fucking fat too.
Yeah, because
we've always talked about this because Matt looks like he's fucking 7'6", but
and like all three of us together, I'm 6 foot, and all together, I felt like you're eye to eye with me almost. You're not very much taller than me, but Matt always looked like
kinda, yeah, because you do look Asian.
I don't understand the thing either, man. Right. Hold on. Quick question. I look like this, but if I open my eyes with my hand, is that racist? If I open my own eye?
No, but if you do the
I'm starting there. I don't need it. I'm already there. Naturally.
Right, no, I'm just
so like what if I go, I do this one,
no,
open them up with my hands.
Weird.
It does. Like I don't like it. I'm just saying. Just a question,
That's fair. Well, if you guys haven't noticed by now, it's just the three of us again this week.
You're fucking derailed right now.
But the whole month of March, knock on wood, we're gonna have guests back running through all new except one. But Sam Beal is definitely a good enough guest to bring on for a second ride. You know what I mean?
That'd be
Looking
cool.
forward to that chat.
I can't believe it's been a year already. The growth that young man has had within that year.
Yeah.
Get to talk all about it.
I'm looking forward to it.
You should say career growth.
It's also fair, yeah.
The way this show goes, you can't
body mass, growth everywhere. TSP rocket. We want to discuss how comfortable it is. Do we need to make any adjustments to that? When all that kind of stuff.
Adjustments to the rocket?
Just the comfortability, the straps, everything like that. Like, is it comfortable?
You ever been strapped?
What kind?
No?
Oh, me? I thought you were asking.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Strapped in? You never been strapped in anything?
I've been strapped into like roller coasters.
Do you wear a seat buckle?
I do. Safety first always. I have
especially on that forklift.
Yeah, those fuckers don't start without it being on. So unless you just be one of those people that just kind of put it in and sit on the seatbelt.
I'm ready to lose a limb. Fuck it.
As
Plug her
a
in.
top,
Yeah.
200 forklift operator.
Easily.
You
Top
gotta follow.
100.
Whatever, dude.
And as soon as you get that belt, man, then you'll. I think you'll.
Yeah,
jump
let me
right
go.
top-
Let me go over to
top
Wally
5, top
World
10.
over at the toy section. Let me grab
No,
one.
that's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same.
I'll have my manager go grab one. I'm going to ask him then. Well, what the fuck?
Please.
Let's
show
see
him
if
that.
he's getting.
Show him
Hey,
that
is
shit.
he getting $100? Is he getting $100 Amazon gift cards? I don't think so. He's getting plastic. He's getting plastic over there.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, what? That's you were closer to that, I think.
What'd you spend it on, man?
What did I get? The first
Bitcoin
time, I
picks?
believe, I used it to help get my supplement stack, because anyone who works out and uses supplements know those things aren't cheap. Like pre-workout alone these days for like a month's supply is like $40.
Dude, it's jumped
That's
up
for
so much.
pre-workout. Yeah, it's insane. I remember
It used to
spending
be
back
$20 for something decent.
Yeah, back in Looney's Lane days, I'll spend 30 for like the good stuff. Like, shout out to Engine Shred. I like EVL Nutrition a lot. So
Shout out Jack
feeling
3D,
fun.
baby.
Yeah, I like it a lot. But
I was always
yeah, so that
poor
was
boy.
about $80. $80 when you get like your protein, your BCAAs, and your pre-workouts. But my other card I got was I got a sale. There was a sale on AirPod Pros. I think I mentioned this a few weeks ago. I got AirPod Pros.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It was on sale from $250 down to $175. And after the $100 gift card, I only spent like $75 for AirPod Pros. So I've been enjoying those.
We just talk about how those are $250 to begin with.
It is nuts.
That's
yeah.
crazy,
Nuts.
dude.
But it is. I will
Yeah.
say it's a
It
testament
is
that
a
I've
lot.
used both. I think
I
the
didn't
ones that
get
you have
AirPods
the
until
originals.
I got them for like $40. I was
How cool is
wheeling
that?
deal on Amazon.
What?
Do you have the
Sure.
original ones? It looks like
I think second gen.
second gen. Okay, yeah.
What are they on
I
3
think I
right
had the
now? They're
original.
on 3rd gen, right?
No.
I think I had like the original.
Yeah,
one
that's the
or
thing,
whatever.
man. I wouldn't mind having an Apple Watch, but as soon as you see those prices, I'm like, no, thank you.
I had a 2nd gen one when it came out for a while. Didn't use it like I thought I would. I gave it to my brother. It was cool, but
Yeah, I probably wouldn't
no.
use that much either. But I'm just a fucking Apple cuck, so
Well, I was always afraid to wear it to work and destroy it. And where I'm at most of my day, anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a day at work, not wanting to wear a watch. What do I wear on Saturday?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Splooge on it.
They make like an OtterBox for your watch. An Otter watch.
At the time, they had some small.
That looks
I
so
don't know.
fucking ridiculous.
It did.
What is
look,
it? A
looked-
G-Shock? Nah, Apple Watch with the fucking OtterBox case.
Are G-Shock still cool? I'm not a big jewelry guy.
I'd still rock those motherfuckers. I
think
always
they're
loved
cool.
some G-Shocks. Fuck yeah. They were like $150, and you beat the absolute shit out of them. They still work.
That's true.
Go buy a fucking $1,000 watch, and you fucking sneeze on it, it's broke.
Would you
Drop
wear a
it.
watch? Would you wear a watch that doesn't
Yes.
necessarily work? That it doesn't tell you the time for fashionable reasons?
No.
You mean a
No.
bracelet? No. No, thank
Are
you.
you about to tell us you've done that?
I have. I've done it.
Oh, no. It matched my red shoes. That's why I couldn't
Gazelle.
get in the club.
Gazelle.
No.
Broke while I was dealing it.
For whatever reason, I feel like the D-Lo is like dropping it like it's hot with your hand up in the air for some reason. Like
How do you not know what the
he
D-Lo
squats
is?
all the way to the ground. That's what I feel like in my
Show
head.
him, dude. Just take the headphone. Just give him a little.
I'm just
No,
saying that's what
something.
it sounds like
Oh, you're gonna make me do
in my
it.
head.
Come on.
He's oh
Got
Christ.
Peter. Let's solo me out, Peter.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Wow. Oh God. I kind of hope he falls, but I don't want him to.
How'd it do?
I mean, yeah, that was the D-Lo, baby. And that was a remix, honestly. The D-Lo remix.
Yeah, I got a little ambitious.
Back in the day.
You jumped up on that computer chair.
180.
Huh.
And apparently
we were about
there's
to see
footage
something.
still out there. I don't know if it still exists, but there was footage at some point of a completely nude D-Lo. So
No, thank
It
you.
exists.
it does still
At
exist.
night.
Okay.
At night, my first daughter was conceived. So
You think that helped?
That had to
most
seal the
definitely.
deal there.
The full bottle of champagne is what really started at the engines.
I'm hypnotized.
Because that was the night I asked her to marry me. So yeah, we got engaged that night. So it was a great night. Well deserved.
When's that happening? I'm putting some pressure on you when you're getting married.
Dude, hopefully we don't have another kid that pops up, because that's like that's the story of the matter here. We were planning our wedding, looking at venues and shit, and then boom, she got pregnant. Then we're moving to Florida.
Will there be a live TSP episode at your reception or your wedding?
Live stream it, the ceremony.
No, but I'll be more than happy enough to, I guess, go over the highlights next week or the next recorded episode. Yeah, honeymoon live. Dylan here live at my own honeymoon.
Here in Cancun. This is great.
I am inside now, so I do have to cut this short now. Thank you guys.
Yeah. I'm catching my breath. I gotta get my cardio up.
Yeah, because
right.
Obviously it's gonna be a fucking straight D-Lo fest at the wedding. I mean, unlimited D-Lo is gonna be happening probably. You should maybe even have your whole like groomsmen party
Family.
do a full. There you go. Yeah, man, Douglas Savage doing the D-Lo.
It's gonna be like
He's the original D-Lo. Really?
Like
Caesar teaching how to do the scarn.
No, it's a wedding.
What's
I don't know
that?
if you can have Beezer and Caesar. It's kind of a one plate.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
He's gonna be kind
your
of mad
wedding.
about that.
Do whatever you want.
But as your dad, you could let him have Caesar.
Oh,
Caesar.
most definitely. You have to.
Yeah, but after everyone's had their first, then you can go up for Beezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to respect the people out
That's
there.
so funny to me still. It's just such a dad thing to say.
Now, to save a little money on the side, would you ever consider doing Tomorrow's Memory as the the music for the reception, or at least a little set, 2-3 song set?
I think I don't know. Do my an own set. I might actually, if I get the confidence, the cojones to do it. I think it'd be pretty romantic if I bring out the acoustic and do like maybe like even if it's like a self-written song dedicated to my new wife.
You're gonna be so busy at your wedding. You're gonna be you're not even gonna have time for anything. I don't even remember very much of it. I do remember like a good chunk of it. What I mean is like it was such a whirlwind of things popping off, just talking to people, saying hi, playing the games, eating cake, and then I woke up in a hotel, with like $75 worth of Domino's pizza.
Naked?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
yeah.
You wear clothes with your pizza? Because I don't. And it's a hotel room. There's a certain level of disrespect you give to a hotel room. Let's be honest.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's not always terrible. I'm just saying you're not very concerned about it. You don't want to lose any money there. Get your card charged, but you're throwing pillows on the ground at minimum. Shit like that. Pulling couches.
Speaking of pizza, though, I guess I'll use that as a segue to get into some of these reviews, and we'll get in kind of the food section of the show. I'm not a big Pizza Hut guy. I think I've been pretty outspoken about that. They kind of went downhill after like the year 2000, and
After the
very
book club.
rarely do I fuck with them. Especially now being out here in the G, pretty much only have Marco's, which in my opinion is the best pizza chain going. But
Consistent.
I kept seeing
Unmade.
commercials for this Spicy Lovers Pizza Hut pizza. I seen the number 6 with cheese did a video about it, and they seemed to really like it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And so Thursday, I finally put an order in because I had to get some gas after work. So I'm like, I'm already out, so I'll just jump over to Navarre Avenue, and we'll scoop that bitch up, and picked her up. And the thing that kind of soured my experience too was it was Navarre Avenue, so I had a feeling that it was gonna be some fucko shit, and sure enough, it told me to show up at, what was it, 4:40. So then I think I even gave it was like 10 to 20 minutes. So it said between 4:40 and 4:45. So I waited to the later end of that to pop in, and I'm standing there, and it probably about a good 15, 20 minutes go by. And I'm getting pissed, but I had already paid. If I hadn't paid, I would have walked out, quick. But
That's
there's
gonna
only
get you.
three people working in there too. So I'm trying to like be, cognizant. I think that's the word.
Sounds right to me.
Of course it does.
We're trying to respect the fact, I guess, that they, I'm assuming that 2 years ago there probably would have been double the amount of people in there, especially for like dinner rush time. But basically, they had one person run the register, and then one guy on the back area. I think doing I think they do wings and shit too. So doing like the fryer, and then one girl just doing the pizzas and the breads and shit. So I was trying to be chill on that. And then, like 15 minutes go by. She's like, "Do you want to drink since you have to wait?" I'm like, "No." Like, I'm getting very annoyed because I'm
How long
watching,
did it end up
I've
taking
watched
you?
like half a dozen people come in here because there's even a little screen too. They'll say when your shit's ready or if it's ready. And I even seen a couple people that had their shit after mine walk right in and pick their shit up. And she's like, "Yeah, we're just waiting on our bread." I'm like, "Well, for fuck's sake." But they pulled this wild ass move where she pulls out an order of cheese bread that was because they had a whole rack for just delivery orders. She goes into one of the delivery orders and pulls out an order of cheese bread so that I can have it and get the fuck out of there. Which I don't know how long that bitch was sitting in there, which I thought was kind of sus.
They try to stack those orders up, and then instead of set them one at a time, they 3, 4, maybe 5.
Right. Well, I hope that person got their cheese bread because that's how they had to fucking service me. So that sucked. But I got back, and it's about, I don't know, 15-minute drive back to the crib. So everything was like about lukewarm. So right off the bat there, having to nuke your shit that you just bought sucks. It kind of kills off some of the quality. So based on that alone, I gave it a 6.4. But the pizza itself was pretty good. It was that classic pan style. And then the Spicy Lover pizza, it features a spicy marinara sauce, sliced red chilies, some red pepper flakes, and then I think spicy pepperoni and shit. They had the regular pepperoni and then the ones that like cup and shit that are really good. So
They
if
call it Old World.
my shit was like fresh to death, it probably would have jumped up like another point or so. But the pizza itself was really good, but the
How
fact that I had
spicy
to like
was it?
nuke it and shit, it had a nice kick, dude. It really did. It wasn't like where I'm fucking like panting and shit, but definitely
Was it one of those
it was like red
the
hot
instant
level.
one? Okay, so it wasn't like from the get go super hot.
No, it's just kind of like the more you eat, kind of like a gradual
Yeah.
thing. But
I prefer
yeah,
that.
it wasn't bad.
I'm not a big spicy guy, but like when I do get something like that, I'd rather it build up instead of, kill me like a ghost pepper or something.
Yeah, no, it
As long as
wasn't
it's
that bad.
flavorful spice.
But I won't.
Yeah.
That'll be the last time I go over there for a little while, or fuck with Pizza Hut in general. But I got one other thing, and then Dylan, I know you had one as well. But last Monday we did a little day trip to Cleveland. Went and dropped a quick hundo on a bunch of fucking candies and shit that you can't get around here, and just it was cool. The kids had a lot of fun. Like that place, like I told you guys gotta check it out. It's called like B.A. Like Sweet Candy Store or something. It's the biggest one in the country, and it's got like if there's like candy that you loved as a kid that you're not seeing anymore these days, they got it. Plus some other shit you never seen before, and just like pretty much every like sour candy you could think of. So I mean, I wasn't having the kids, so were the kids, and it was really cool. And we ended up going to this place, Quaker Steak and Lube. I had seen it on like a couple different TV shows. I think like Man vs. Food, and I had a couple buddies also recommend that place. They claim they have the best wings in the country. And I open the menu and I look in the back because I'm trying to just see what kind of damage is going to be. And on the menu next to chicken wing, like bone-in chicken wings, it says market price. And that shit, like my eyes, like
what
grew to the size of fucking a tree, dude. It was like I've never seen something like that before ever. The only time I've ever seen like market price next to a food item is like high end like seafood or some kind of shit where that's just that that's just how they do it, man. If it's some super fresh shit, high end stuff that came in like that day or something, they just got to go off what the market price is. But apparently this chicken wing shortage is like the real fucking deal. I mean, we've kind of noticed that other places except like Wingstop, I don't know, Ricky Rose, he's taking care of us out there because that's like the only place I've noticed that hasn't like jumped up in price. But obviously I did not get the bone-in chicken wing because it's just not one thing I'm gonna do. Like, hey, so what are your chicken wings costing today?
I told you I would have Venmoed you just so we get the report.
Well, because they had the boneless wings, and I got just I think
you
like
mean the chicken nuggets?
Yeah, which the boneless wings taste like boneless wings you can get anywhere else. I mean, I don't know why people go and get those anyway if bone-in wings are available because they all taste the fucking same. But they had a shit ton of sauces, so I got 25 of the boneless, and I got 3 different sauces.
Wait, 25? Jesus.
What?
Why you eat 25 boneless wings? That's a lot. What do you mean, what?
What do you mean? I didn't eat them all. How are you surprised at this point?
I'm not surprised. I guess when I hear it out loud, like, god damn, that's a lot of chicken wings.
They're not chicken wings either.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Little nuggies.
Yeah, if they're 25 bone-in wings, which I'd also probably smack around, but well, mainly I wanted to get that much because I wanted to try a bunch of different sauces. So,
all right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I didn't finish them all. But our one guy, he was on Josh Hankish. He was with us for season 4. He recommended I get the Arizona Ranch, and then
what does that even mean?
What do you mean, dude?
They're made out of bits of scorpion and sand.
I got hold on. I got all the shit here for you. Okay, let me find it for you. I knew that I'd get some questions like this, but it's like a seasoned ranch, like a hot and spicy ranch, which was really good. I got what they call is the Thasian, which is like a blend of Asian sesame and then this other sauce called Thai cracker, which I don't know why they call it that.
That sounds
basically like a kick of like it's like got like chili sauce and like garlic and stuff in there, so it's like a sweet and kind of spicy sauce, which was good. And then the third one, which I had high hopes for, was their hot parm, which you can guess exactly what that is, but it's just like Parmesan, black pepper, and then it's got some hot sauce in it. But that shit fucking sucked. I did not like that at all. But the other 2 sauces were really good. The Arizona Ranch and the Thasian I liked a lot. But yeah, man, it's just sad state of affairs as far as chicken wings go, man. I mean, you can get a really good steak dinner for the same price as like 20 wings anymore, which is fucking nuts. I mean,
yeah.
And now, Joe, we have our own thing now. Like we have our official old head fucking saying, because now we can go back in our day. Tuesdays at Frickers, you can get 20 wings for $5. $5.
Better yet, I remember the wings used to be
5
one
wings
big piece.
for $5. No.
Oh yeah, not at all. They're $1 something a piece.
So who knows if that shit will ever. And we were eating fucking wings that they were, basically Mondo burgering out, just fucking, I'm not even
Smacking
sure we
them
were eating
out.
real. Yeah, exactly. But now all of a sudden we have a shortage. Who the fuck knows? It sucks. But market price, man, just disgusting, disgusting. But I would try that place again. They had some we got some nachos that were pretty good as an appetizer. And Tori got some kind of like pulled pork mac and cheese that looked like it was pretty good. But their whole claim to fame is chicken wings. But I mean,
They're
if you
generic.
don't got fucking quick hundo to burn for 25 wings, then
I'm gonna tell you
I
a
wouldn't go there.
A secret thing that drives me crazy is when a place instead of calling them appetizers, calls them appetizers. I don't know what it is about that. It just annoys the shit out of me.
Free probably does that
Appetizers.
shit because he calls Chipotle. Was it fucking Chipotle? And it fucking drives me nuts.
Who does
On
this?
purpose or
Free.
Oh, shout out to him. I'm playing Pokemon Go with him as we speak. They sent me an
Nice.
invite.
Surprised he's not playing fucking World of Warcraft or whatever. But
Yeah, streaming it.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is a joke. It's a long running joke he's always done. But yeah, he's always called it fucking Chipotle, and it's always driving me fucking insane.
It's cool.
But-
I always pronounce things weird on purpose, like Chipotle.
right?
Wait, if you're gonna try to spell it, you know what I
It
mean?
could be. I mean, I guess I never really came out and asked, like, is this like a real fucking thing or what? But
Yo, are you mentally deficient? What's up with
Yeah.
you?
who knows? But Dylan, it sounds like you like me last week, you got to right your steakhouse wrongs with a trip to Outback.
Yeah, well, I should say last night.
I love the
did it
ticker.
outing.
Did I get that too?
You got it. You got it. I made it for your first one for the review on the Pizza Hut. But I didn't get the Quaker one in time. But the Outback Steakhouse review this week. I wouldn't say it righted any wrongs other than the service itself righted its wrongs. The steak quality was not there. And it's partially my fault. I do want to say that since we are out on the interweb. I don't want to completely stab Outback in the back per se. But yeah, I should have ordered the char grilled ribeye. And I just said ribeye, so I think they just chalked me up for like it was basically like a pan-seared ribeye. Honestly, I mean, it was thin. It had to been like a half-inch thin. Wasn't a thick ribeye at all, and it was almost like as if it was microwaved. I ordered medium rare, probably got medium at best. I'm not one to really just like because it's not the waiter's fault or waitress's fault, and I'm not, it's just like. What I will do is just,
eat it.
Not come.
Still gonna eat it. I'm here. I guess
I'll eat it. I'm paying for it, and yeah. So I'll just give it some time, and I'll come back another time. And like I said, I'll go back. I'm not shunning them. Like I said, it's partially my fault because I didn't order the specific char grilled section of it.
So you screwed up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, partially, yeah. I didn't specify. I think Jen did order her specified char grilled steak, and hers did taste better than mine. So
you guys share.
I'm at fault. But it did. I mean,
you guys share stuff like, I want to get a bite of yours and whatever. When you get something different,
not on a regular basis, but yeah, sometimes. Maybe a bite or something. But
Sometimes
specifically last night.
We'll do a divide and conquer of the menu. Like, hey, I'll get the chicken, you get the steak. We'll do that.
I like that. Split it at the table.
Yeah, I mean, well, because sometimes some of that stuff is pretty good, and you don't want to.
Because we do that with the girls. I mean, that's a life hack for you. Just like order like some sides they split, and it's like cheaper than ordering like 2 separate meals.
Especially little kids, man, they are just the worst at eating.
Yeah, I want a little this, little that, little this.
And then one time I think they're hungry. I buy a bunch of stuff. They don't eat any of it. And then they want to bite of whatever you have. Like after.
Yeah.
My daughter likes eating whatever my wife has. Just doesn't matter. Could be a clone exact item. It's better because it's mommy's, you know what I mean? for whatever reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Did you get
but
a
to
bloomin'
round out
onion?
this- I didn't get the bloomin' onion. No, we didn't get any appetizers.
Oh,
Not a fan. Not a fan. I had the
I
bloomin'
hate
onion
onions.
before.
That's
Not like I've never had it before.
fucking cucks.
I would
Call what you want.
I would say the service redeemed itself, but all for naught. I did get a good quality wheat beer though. And God, I needed that beer after a long work week, man. There's a nice little tall boy, $4. Straight from the pipes.
Yeah, poor guy worked 45
tab.
hours this week.
No, I clocked in on Friday past 40. I was at 41 hours when I clocked in on Friday.
Light week.
No, I'm playing catch up over 2
His
days.
tweet kind of pissed me off, but
What he said
whatever.
he worked half an hour.
I'm in the elements, man.
No, it's like GIF. His GIF was like he's
I
like
could drive
gotta
around
drag
for
himself
16.
in 40 hours. Whatever.
Anyways, on to some real
That
cool
means
stuff.
you got a little OT then, huh? Finally, a couple hours.
I got overtime every day because I think it's still 50 hours for the week, but in the day it's 10. And I worked over 10 hours every day.
Oh,
So it's 10.50 for dock workers, 8.40 for
50 hours.
drivers.
That is so whack, dude.
April 1st it goes to 45. Thank God.
Still
Right?
lame,
Man,
but
I never
better than
understood
50.
that after 50. Because at least being a driver at that place, I got anything after 8 and after 40. So every day was overtime, multiple
Dude, that's
hours.
So nuts.
I had a conversation with somebody they work in the vet industry, and they're talking about having a fight to get to 40. I'm like, I would have loved to have only had 40 hours. Transportation industry doesn't let you do that. It's, they have to make laws that you can't go in 14 hours. You know what I mean? They make laws so you don't die driving. But
You break down, that's an easy 10-hour day goes to like a 16, your full 16.
I've had to go over 16. Overnight, truck breaks down on the way back. You're still 2 hours away. It takes them 3 hours to get anything going, plus the 2 hour drive. You know what I mean? Like, you work so much you can't work the next day because you have to have 10 hours off between your shift. So,
But they still bring you in because you're short drivers. They just bring you in at a later time.
sometimes they can't. Sometimes people get back so late in the morning that they can't get their 10 hours in before all the loads have to leave. So they'll do cool stuff like switch the lowest ranking city guy to run 2 trailers to the closest terminal and kind of move everybody up a notch.
I know you
Did you
wanted
get
to
paid
get into
mileage?
this show.
What's that? Steam
I
Deck?
know pre-production we're talking to. No. You wanted to get into this. What is going on with MGK?
I did mention it before
How'd
the
he
show.
get back in here, this motherfucker again.
Well, because I was talking to Dylan about his performances. He's been doing cover songs, and I heard him sing "In the End" by Linkin Park, and it was so bad, dude. It was just flat. I've heard better stuff at karaoke. It was so bad, dude. And I don't know where this came from. And everybody keeps going, "Oh, this is what happens when you diss Eminem. You gotta change your genre of music." And
That's the timing of that would be accurate.
And then the video I saw, I don't know what you want to call it. It looked like a pink dress with a bunch of dazzled crystals on it, but I'm not 100% sure because it's a very short clip. It was definitely long, flowy, and pink, baggy. I don't know. But
10 years ago, dude, he was the shit. He was a dope fucking rapper, dude. Now he fucking sucks, and he's a fucking weirdo. I don't care what anyone
You think
thinks
Eminem
about
had anything to do with
on
this?
that. All I'm saying is, and some people think that he maybe, won, but I mean, his whole fucking thing was calling Eminem's beard weird. That was his big fucking takeaway.
yeah. Oh.
But as
Your
soon
beard's
as
weird.
after their little beef fizzled out, he transitioned into this fucking pop punk rock phase that's been fucking trash.
I do feel like his shows always had like a rock star feel to him because I've seen him twice when he came to Toledo, but that's what it felt like. It felt like a rock show. So I don't know if it was that big of a transition for him, but it feels like it was for everybody that liked his rap.
Guys, I think you're just
Definitely.
reading the room all wrong.
He's a Cleveland boy, but
He's a wild boy.
He's multi-talented, man.
Call me Steve-O.
what are his talents that I'm missing? Because
He can do it all. Fashion sense.
No.
Shit. He can even play basketball.
He's a tall fucker, isn't he? I think he's like
I think he's like 6'4". Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Whatever.
a highlight clip of him, and he looked very soft on the court, if you ask me.
Quavo.
Quavo.
So
Quavo and his other partner, Comcast.
Cabo, but yeah.
I do have one thing. Before we jump into fuck all the week, and we'll kind of just end it out with that because that's going to probably be a little bit of a long form convo. But yesterday we had a little conversation because I was just fucking around on YouTube, and for some reason decided to look up who the fuck was that? I think I was listening to a podcast and they had brought up Twisted Metal 2. So I went and looked it up on YouTube and watched like a video of just some guy playing through the whole game and just kind of got smacked so hard with nostalgia and just how much I love playing that game. And even like the following one, even though it kind of was a big ass drop off, Twisted Metal 3, but it made me think like wondered why how there hasn't been a fucking remake or a new version of that with, on one of these fucking new consoles and shit, next gen consoles. And then 2, I wanted to ask you guys, what are some games that you think, because that's kind of been a little bit of a trend, is like remakes and shit. What are some games you think that should be remade or maybe brought back, from the dead, like a new chapter of a game, that was from the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, whatever day, 64 to the next gen shit.
I'd like to see maybe Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. But I say that cautiously because I feel like that could be. I played it a few times as a grown up adult instead of so I know what it plays like. The nostalgia is not clouding my judgment, but I feel like they would screw it up. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be the same. It might have might look better, but I don't know if it'll capture it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, that kind of freaks me out. Maybe something like that, or Turtles in Time from Super Nintendo, the arcade one.
Yeah, the idea of it would be good. I just don't know. I feel like they try to do too much with it, with like today's shit. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, something like that though.
I don't know.
Yeah, mine would probably be obviously sports related is the first thing that came to mind. And they already are coming back with like, I guess, a form of it's going to be a new, I guess, era in the college football realm. But NCAA college football has always been like something that needed to be remastered, brought back in some format, even if it's just generated.
Well, the last one was like 14, right?
Yeah. And,
crazy.
They're coming out with like a new era of it. Hopefully it's as close to a carbon copy as what it used to be. It was flawless. Well, at least back then it seemed to be flawless. But another thing came to mind, and probably the 2K for NFL 2K.
What about Blitz?
Like your own crib, all that kind of stuff, like the classic shit. That was fun.
What about like Blitz? I think would be cool, or NBA Jam. Remember me and Bobby went on a little bit of a rip when we went to that reset bar, and nobody seemed to beat us on NBA Jam.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to explain to these guys, like, listen, I'm not a big sports guy, but I like games, and I get this game. I just understand that game.
Yeah,
I like it. So
even something stupid like
don't want to smoke.
Like a 2022 version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. It would be kind of dope.
They have newer versions of that actually.
Super Smash Bros.
What do you mean?
They still, yeah.
There's like a current one right now.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
that's just-
Dude. They never
Category,
stopped.
put it in the category of games I need to start playing again.
Yeah, not just
Get a
Madden.
Switch, dog. Get you a Switchy and you're back in the swing of things. Mario
I was
Kart.
playing it
everything.
yesterday.
They need to make Mario Party. Those were always a blast.
And I think that just came out.
Yeah, you need a Switch. But
Only
you
on
know
Switch
what?
though?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Nintendo
Nintendo.
product.
Ah, damn it.
You know what? This kind of offshoot of that. I'm annoyed with every shooter game. It has to be battle royale. I'm over it. I want team multiplayer, like team deathmatch, like a normal game.
I have a game for you. For us. Cross-platform. I mean, you've definitely heard of this game. It's been out for a while. It's called Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
And it's team-based, and it's all like you have specific characters that have different traits that help you obtain the objective at hand. Whether
Yeah,
it's
shout out to
hostage
Sledge.
yeah, dude, it's a great game, and I've missed playing it. I haven't played it in a long time, but it's like 4v4 or 5v5 action, and each player has like their defender characters and offense characters, and they have different abilities to obtain a goal, whatever the mission is at hand.
What
either you
year is
defend-
this?
What?
The game's kind of old.
It is old, but it's still hot, man. I still get some.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I still play it. I see it even streamed on Twitch. But
yeah, exactly. There's still people playing. It's a different type of. It's not battle royale, so like, but it's
Yeah.
still team based, and it's not as boring because team deathmatch can be boring. And to me, like, it's fun in the sense like you can accomplish it without any communication. You'd be successful without any communication. This relies on communication and being tactical. In a
it's
sense
more
of,
tactical than
you're
than
for
like
other
a
people.
Warzone.
Yeah, you're planning out an extraction of the hostage situation. It's fun.
On the
piggyback
video
off each
game
other's
thing here, you guys ever hear the Dice Awards? It's like the video game Oscars. I don't really watch it all or even really tune into that kind of stuff. But apparently one of the presenters straight up said, fuck Bobby Kotick. I don't know if you know who that is. He's the guy, president of Activision Blizzard. So he was in charge while all that sexual harassment and misconduct and all stuff was going on. And he's pretty much going to get off scot-free because like Microsoft buying him out. You know what I mean? So he's going to get millions of dollars and just retire and have no issues. It's kind of some bullshit, but yeah. Sorry, fuck you, Bobby. Not you, but you know what I mean. Not you, Ho.
That sounds like another fucking rich, wealthy person. They can always slip through the cracks. I ain't surprised to hear nothing like that.
I gotta get rich.
Moves mountains. Money moves mountains.
Is that a Dylan Savage original?
Oh my god!
I'm sure it's somewhere.
I can dig it. We need some. What would be an original quote from you? You think? Do you have any from history?
I can't. Top of my head.
That won't get us canceled.
Yeah, that's
those
the
are
problem.
Dylanisms, right?
What's that?
Kind of
Dylan originals are just Dylanisms.
I guess they're not really like quotes though, but
Yeah, I had Charlie pointed one out though, a Dylanism. We were talking about the Apple Watches earlier, so it kind of does a full circle thing. But that commercial that they had for the Apple Watch, when it doesn't really show anything other than just like how the Apple Watch has like that emergency alarm, like robotic voice that does like your longitude, latitude, location, whatever. And yeah, that scared me. So it's like it almost like I said, my quote was, it almost feared me into buying one. And
What?
Charlie's like, you can't, it's not like a thing, like you can get feared into something.
yeah.
It feared me.
Doomsday
It feared me.
preppers.
But scared me into buying one.
the other guy that was there that thinks that fucking wrestlers drove around in trailer He probably bought one right on the spot.
Dude, that
Fucking
what?
stack 'em up nuts.
Yeah. Fucking bunk beds in the trailer. What the fuck?
We're experiencing a little turbulence.
God, what a weirdo.
But guys, I guess we'll end
Elephant in the room.
the show on kind of a, I don't know, shitty note, but I feel like the fuck of the week, I think everyone would agree upon is Vladimir Putin, man. What a wild wild time, man, to say the least.
It's really weird watching it. Like, I know growing up we had, CNN, whatever, watching the Middle East stuff happen. This is like a little different. This is at least my perspective is watching live videos on TikTok or YouTube and seeing crazy stuff pop off on the other side of the world. It's really scary, honestly.
Yeah, it's just it's very surreal. It's uncomfortable to watch, especially like the videos that are leaking out on like social media of just like there's just people just filming off their phones in their apartment windows, seeing people get blasted,
Ran over by a tank. Yeah,
yeah, it's fucking insane. And what's it called? World War III is definitely on the table. But I was reading some articles and stuff of like reasons of why it shouldn't happen, or a good chance that why it wouldn't happen, or like why the United States wouldn't get involved, like into Ukraine, sending troops and stuff like that. Because it's like when it comes to the United States and Russia, we're just two powerhouses. We own like 90% of like the nuclear bombs and warheads. So it's like if we get in a clash, it's just like the only way to win a nuclear war is just to not start one. That's the only way you win, because not only we have 90% of the warheads, I was reading that we both have the capabilities of counter-striking. So if one launches a missile, the other can simply just retaliate with a very devastating retaliation of their own missiles or whatever. So both are fucked if one does it. So it's like the best way to do it is just to don't.
I heard a crazy theory of what if Putin has got some sort of like, I guess, untreatable disease, and he wants to go out, for the record books, nuking.
That's a theory.
You know what I mean? Ending the world because he's on his way out. You know what I mean? He's got a terminal illness. So when I hit the buttons, hand me the football. I'm having a bad day. It's
as fast as he's taking it over too. Like, I don't hope he just doesn't get more ambitious. It's kind of like what you've seen, like what happened with Hitler. He like took over Poland, and he's like, "Wow, that was super easy." The next thing is like France, Italy.
Well, here's the thing: it's not easy because they're not really making much of a fucking dent as they thought they would. Because Ukraine's out there busting their ass right now.
That capital.
I mean, there's like 200 people that have died and stuff, and they're hitting, residential buildings and shit. But whatever the opposite of the fuck of the week is, I don't know what we'd call it, but it'd have to be the president of Ukraine. I don't even want to try to pronounce his name, because
what a gangster.
You gotta imagine, and I don't care who's in office, so I don't want to make it seem like it's that kind of thing. But whoever the fuck is president here in the United States, if we were in that kind of situation, they're gonna go hide off in some fucking bunker out of the way. This dude's basically like out in the fucking streets, ready to fucking rock, and I think that's fucking dope. And the people, like, and obviously you can see the people are backing him big time, because I mean, yeah, there are people fleeing and stuff, but there's a hell of a lot of people that are staying put, like ready to fight. And they were saying that that Russia's like invasion plan is like nowhere near running to schedule, because it's like a fierce ass resistance from the Ukrainian people. And I think that's pretty fucking awesome, man, because yeah, I mean, they're going through some shit right now, but instead of backing off and arguing amongst themselves about what to do, they're defending their fucking turf, and I think that's really cool. And I hope
it is definitely badass.
I hope and I think that I mean, Russia's gonna get hit with a lot of shit too. I mean, because obviously NATO, they're doing all kinds of sanctions and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they're screwing up their economy. I think
eventually, like, if the Russian people are smart, I mean, they're going to start to turn on Putin, because like he's ruining that whole country. Like, they used to be fucking like powerhouse, and
Yeah,
he's
the
basically kinda
Roblox
just like,
dollar, the Roblox dollar is worth more than the ruble right now.
yeah,
Fucking video game currency. It holds more value than a
right.
nation's money or
Well, you got a guy
currency.
that goes in there and he's just fucking power hungry, and like he just basically like, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine, and just kind of turned Russia into this fucking shithole. And I can't believe that people have kind of just dealt with it. Which, I mean, I don't know if they really had much of a choice. I don't even know. I'm sure like even if there was like some big election, they tamper with it or something to where that dude just remains in power forever. But well, I don't even know if they can elect. Huh? That's probably a whole different thing. I don't think they do in kind
Yeah,
of democratic
I'm
shit.
just a Facebook expert, okay?
Yeah, you're not alone there.
I'm
But
just
like
kidding.
Ukraine, like they had some Russian dude that was running the spot, and they got him the fuck out, and then got this younger dude in there, and he's like, he's doing it, man, and I think it's pretty cool. It sucks that they even got to go through with it, but very very respectable and a very very valiant effort that they're putting on right
Yeah.
now. It seems to be working. So hopefully this doesn't last too long, and hopefully it doesn't turn into a whole bigger thing than it already is. But yeah,
It's
man,
crazy.
fuck Vladimir Putin, man. Definitely fuck of the week, probably the fuck of the year, and be honest. But crazy times we're in, man. But hopefully, shout out to the Ukrainian people over there. Keep fighting the good fight, man. And hopefully, you guys can knock those fuckers out of there and get back to normal.
Just wild,
100%.
man.
Yeah,
And the Ukrainian president too, like, are denying the United States offering to flee and come with us and
that's
get out
what
of the
I'm saying.
country. Standing up, and he's like, yeah, he's staying with the people. I mean, they're fucking giving civilians weapons to fight for their country as well. So that's such bizarre imagery that I've been seeing too.
Yeah. You know what? Kind of circle back a little bit to watching this stuff popping off on social media. It's people making fake videos of what's happening and like using like the one that was showing like the paratroopers, and that wasn't anything. There's a video that shows like a Russian guy. It was like a training video, or not, it's a video from a training exercise a while back, and they're like trying to say this is what's going on, like it's Red Dawn. And I mean, this parachuting in. I don't know that, and using video game footage to like make it look crazier. Like the Arma 3 footage has been used in like clips, uh, just for showing on the ground footage, and then it's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah,
see.
yeah, man. And it's wild to see. Like you kind of there's like a Twitter account that kind of is just reporting basically live what's going on and shit, and it said that Germany has allowed supplying weapons to Ukraine, which is kind of a big thing there. They're sending over like 400 rocket propelled grenade launchers, and it says Berlin is so far is refusing to greenlight weapon shipments.
I want to
So
say
it's
the
kind
United
of
States is doing the same,
which one?
supplying
Giving
Ukraine with
weapons?
like ammunition. Yeah,
Oh,
I
kinda
know they
anything
got
needed.
some troops waiting in Europe, man. Kind of just waiting on
And
the
once they do
green
that,
light.
dude, it's gonna be opening up a can of worms. I don't think we're going to be coming back from, at least for a while.
Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, as of now, I mean, Ukraine's taking some hits and shit, but I don't necessarily
And
think they
China.
need the help just yet. But
I know we're not real political on this one because it's not what we do. But there's what point do you say we have to help somebody as a United States, person, citizen, military? Like what point? You know what I mean? Or should we let people handle their own? Because we're known for going places,
I think
instilling
it's kind of like
democracy.
a gray area because they got like that
Yeah.
whole NATO thing is supposed to be,
Yeah.
supposed to come together on that shit. So, but I don't know. And we're a fucking superpower, so I think they kind of look to you to come in for
Yeah.
on countries, the smaller countries and shit. But tough spot. But
I don't know.
we'll see,
You
man.
know,
We'll obviously everyone will keep their eyes on it and stuff. And I mean, obviously, we'll be waiting with bated breath to see how this all plays out and whether or not we get involved or not. So it'll be interesting. But
rather
if they
not.
go off Call of Duty skill, Dylan, I don't think we'll have any worries about getting pulled into the fight.
I don't get drafted anyways, from my understanding. I'm the last line of my name, so I don't have any cousins either with the same last name, so I'm definitely the last.
That's a real thing, huh?
I think so. It's like I think
Saving
it's
Private Ryan, right?
Yeah.
But they might pull you to do some sort of peaceful negotiation. Like if you can get the Russian people, like Vladimir Putin, if he sees the D-Lo, that might like relax him and put him in like a space where he's like, what am I doing? Let me
hypnotized
backtrack
into peace.
Yeah.
Give me
And then
give me
you may
on
have
the
to be
megaphone.
stationed over there and stay with him for a little while, just to kind of like anytime he starts getting antsy, he's gonna be like, all right, I need D-Lo back here.
Jump up on the table. Do your thing.
Yeah. Would you be willing to represent your country for that, Dylan?
If that's what needed to be done, absolutely.
I mean, if the D-Lo was the catalyst to world peace, just to think, man.
That's
Incredible. And here's the thing
I've
too,
never-
it not
I never
only
thought
would
of that.
help, it would help the world. That picture that over at Matt's, value would grow. It'd be priceless.
What is this? One of the
People would be
Bored
clamoring
Ape
for
Yacht
that.
Clubs?
One of one. And that'd be you too. That'd be the new middle name, Dylan One of One Lasevich. Maker of the D-Lo. You'd be a hero.
D-Lo.
Man. A statue of you doing the D-Lo in front of fucking Rossford High School. Dope.
International broadcast.
Yeah.
It would be like what's that
definitely
thing
help
that
the
happened whenever all the musical artists sang? Like the top musical artists sang, and like it was broadcast internationally. Brought the world together.
We are the world.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? They did it in that Queen movie, right? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. There it is.
There's what we need on.
That's the question we're going to be leaving our listeners.
I say yes, but that remains to be seen. But I think we'll put a cap on this one for 134.
Yeah, Monster Jam to get to.
Yeah, I gotta go to Monster Jam. Going down to the D. Gonna have some fun with the fam. Freeze my dick off. Walking to it, but it'll be worth it. And then got a big union meeting tomorrow, boys. So we'll see. I have a little news report on. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But we'll get out of here, and then hopefully in the next 4 weeks everything goes smoothly. We'll have new guests every week, and your boy's gonna finally have a fucking fixed basement and one less headache to worry about. So fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. This has been episode 134. Dylan, you know what to do.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 134. That is powered by Anchor.fm. Don't let your podcast dreams drift away. Anchor them down today with Anchor.fm. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Talking Shop or at Talking Shop on all social platforms. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Take care, friends.
We talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby. We talking shot, we talking shot, we talking shit, baby.